And then there's a hero considered iconic by those of us on the Humid City team, Spider Jerusalem, portrayed today by Chris Webber. Chris, how are you enjoying Comic-Con so far?
I'm having a blast.
Outstanding. So what made you choose Spider Jerusalem to portray?
I do not love Trans-Metropolitan. He's one of the best comic characters ever.
Outstanding. So what are your plans for the evening festivities?
I don't know yet. It's our honeymoon. We came all the way from Denver for this, so
really?
We're pretty much open to ideas.
Outstanding. Well, where's the lovely wife?
She is the Harley Quinn behind you.
Oh, wait. Aha, doing photo ops. Outstanding costuming. So your honeymoon, you're in from Denver.
Yep.
Is this your first time in New Orleans?
It is my first time in NOLA.
Yeah, did you just get in Friday for the con?
We got in, last night.
Well, there is a intergalactic crew of Chewbacca's party this evening. You should definitely check
awesome.
out.
Where's that at?
They've got a table inside with all the information right by the chill out area.
Oh, the giant R2-D2, yeah.
Yeah. So what made you guys choose this and Comic-Con for your honeymoon spot?
Well, we always wanted to go to New Orleans. We wanted to do a different con in a different city, and this was the perfect timing for us after the wedding. So, match made in heaven.
Do you do a lot of cosplay back in Denver?
Oh yeah, we do a few.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Well, what are some of your usual favorites besides the illustrious journalist?
I have a Zelda or Link costume. We did the boys our first Comic-Con in Denver. We all went as characters of the boys, so that was kind of fun. No one recognized us, but what else? What else? God, I can't even remember. We've got a whole friggin' closet full of costumes.
Outstanding. Well, welcome to New Orleans. Y'all have a fantastic honeymoon.
Well, thank you. Violent diarrhea.
And as what is becoming a regular tradition in our coverage of Comic-Con, we're checking in with Ted Wally for the TED Report. Tell me, Ted, how is this year's Comic-Con treating you so far?
So far, it sucks. Not one of the better Comic-Cons, sales-wise. I don't know what kind of crowd they're doing. It seems to be a very active crowd, lots of people here. But from what I've talked about with other artists and vendors that are here, not doing too much of the business.
Are you bringing any new stuff to the table this year?
Actually, I guess the new thing that I'm bringing is that the first book is now available for ebook and e-readers, that you can purchase it online. All the regular merchandise is still there, and bringing commission artwork. That I'll do commission artwork and stuff like that now.
Outstanding. So what are we looking at as far as the future for Matilda? The forces of evil versus the third grade.
We are working on, feverishly working on book 2 to get book 2 out, and when book 2 is completed, then we're going to combine the whole, both book 1 and book 2 into a graphic novel so that people can buy it as a complete story arc rather than doing individual issues.
Outstanding. So any other final thoughts from Comic-Con 2012?
I don't know. Jury's still out until Comic-Con is over, but otherwise, regardless if you're buying or anything from the vendors, still come out, support the community, support Comic-Con, and have fun. A lot of good stuff going on.
Doing anything in particular after the day here is over?
Yes, we're actually doing a traditional drink and draw with the New Orleans Drink and Draw Society. We're gonna go find us a place to push all the tables together at a restaurant, eat, and then after that, go find a hotel bar. Take over the hotel bar and just sit, drink, draw, and shoot the breeze.
Outstanding. All right, Ted, thank you, and we'll check in with you next year.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Black Widow.
And what would Comic-Con be without the Avengers? Agent Coulson, what brings you to Comic-Con this weekend?
Actually, young man, I'm looking for Captain America.
You know, I think I saw her running around a little while ago.
I got some cards I need him to sign.
Gotcha. So where are you guys in visiting from?
Shield headquarters, of course.
Shield headquarters is all we can say.
So Ms. Romanoff, is this your first Comic-Con in New Orleans?
Of course not.
What is your favorite thing about the con?
Walking around, spying on people.
Indeed.
I'm enjoying the gator sausage.
So are you guys employing any new high-tech surveillance techniques this year?
We're not allowed to release that information.
Nothing we can tell you, sir.
Very good. Well, while I still retain plausible deniability, I'm going to end this interview. We'll see if it passes Shield.
Please, no pictures.
And then we've got an artist from the city that yours truly just relocated home from. Maydak, here from Cincinnati, Ohio, and bring a very interesting aesthetic to some of the comic book classes. How you enjoying your Comic-Con so far, Maydak?
Yeah, well, I do a lot of them, and this is especially fun because it's New Orleans, and I'm enjoying French Quarter and everything this place has to offer. And like I said, this is kind of my life anyway, but this is kind of different as well, with the city experience.
So what was it that inspired you to start portraying superheroes and comic book figures with this interesting aesthetic of yours?
Well, I did comic books before I got into the architectural paintings.
Yeah.
And people responded well to the paintings and architecture. And I realized I was going down a road where I was kind of being defined by, well, I necessarily didn't want to go. I really love comics, so I kind of brought it back to comic books and started having more fun with it. So. But people love the architectural stuff. I still like doing it occasionally, but I got a little burnt out, so I'm just trying something different now.
So, out of curiosity, what are some of the things people ask for the most? I'm willing to bet the Dalek's extremely popular.
DC. I haven't done any DC stuff. They want the Superman and the Flash and Green Lantern. Loki's pretty popular. It's funny that you asked for that because Loki is pretty popular. Some Thor. Yeah, I mean, any pop culture. Everybody has what they a certain pop culture character they identify with, and you know, with my style, it kind of brings a little bit something new to it. It has a sort of impressionistic, graffiti feel, but it's something familiar as well. A brand, a character they know. So it encompasses a lot of different things, and it's definitely gives a unique feel. At least that's what people will tell me.
So if someone's interested in checking out more of your art online, where would they go?
Just go to Maydak.com, that's Maydak, and there's links to my Facebook page, which I update the most, but then it's also, that's mainly my blog, and there's links to all kinds of things from there.
Outstanding. Well, here's hoping the con is good to you. Have a great one, and give my regards to our sister River City when you get home, Maydak. And who didn't grow up with Saturday morning cartoons, particularly the Super Friends? Some of you might remember the Wonder Twins. So here we have Zan and Jaina, or would you be kind enough to introduce yourself, my dear? Dee. And?
TJ.
TJ. So where are you guys from?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Did you all come all the way from over there just for Comic-Con in New Orleans?
No, we're actually stationed in the military in Biloxi. So.
Oh, all right, not that far away. So, is this the first time you've hit the event here, or are you multiple-year offenders?
I've been 2 years ago, and I believe you went last year, right?
I went earlier this year.
Outstanding. So, what's your favorite thing about the Comic-Con?
All the weird costumes. It's awesome.
Do you do a lot of cosplay?
This is the first one, actually.
It's actually a lot more fun than people think. Well, look, you guys have a fantastic time, and 10 out of 10. Look at those costumes, guys. Give me a Wonder Twin Powers activate. Excellent. And, of course, for comic book fans, we have some classics. Next up, we're going to have a little chat with Power Girl. So tell me, Power Girl, where are you from?
Hi, I'm Yaya Han, and I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Outstanding.
I'm here at New Orleans Comic Con as their cosplay guest, so I'll be judging the costume contest later on today.
Wonderful.
And I hope a lot of people are going to enter.
Now, is this your first Comic-Con in New Orleans?
This is my first Comic Con in New Orleans. I've been to many conventions all over the world, but I never made it to New Orleans before now, so I'm very excited.
Have you gotten a chance to get out and see any of the city, or have you been stuck at the convention center the whole time?
I haven't seen the city yet, but I'm staying an extra day just to do that.
All right, outstanding. So what's your favorite thing about Comic-Con?
I love the energy, I love people, I love just seeing people in costume, and I have a booth, so it's really nice to have a place where people can come and find me and talk to me, and you know, I love meeting people that, you know, follow me on Facebook or DeviantArt and just like putting a face to the names, so it's really awesome.
Outstanding. Now, if somebody wanted to find you online, where would they go?
My Facebook is Yaya Cosplay, and I'm also on DeviantArt under Yaya Cosplay, and my Twitter is Yaya Han. I update all three all the time. yeah, hopefully I'll see you there.
Outstanding. Thanks for talking to us, Yaya. Fantastic Power Girl. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Absolutely classic. And speaking of science fiction-oriented crews and sub-crews, there's no shortage of Doctor Who fans here in New Orleans. We've got Paul and Tim here, founders and masterminds behind the Crew to Who. Tell us a little bit about your organization. Tim, why don't you give us the background here?
Well, Paul had gotten involved with the Crew of Chewbacca's. Crew of Chewbacca's is a science fiction Mardi Gras group, and there was an opportunity to, rather than just be sort of one of many, Paul kind of took a spearhead and made a faction within that group called Crew to Who. Now from there, it just blew up into being really a fan-based fan group for basically the entire New Orleans area for Doctor Who.
And so what kind of things do you guys do? I know there's a lot of cosplay and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of group projects. We did some trading cards, we did T-shirts, we did Mardi Gras beads in relation to that. But more than that, we're definitely a group that just likes to get together, whether it's playing laser tag, going to the movies, or even watching the next episode at the Crown and Acre pub.
I was about to ask about that.
On Algiers Point. So we do a lot.
Yeah. So Paul, you have been at this for years. Your K9 is infamous in New Orleans convention for several decades now. Why don't you share what you think the most vital and important aspects of the Crew to Who are to you?
Crew to Who is, first off, it's a Doctor Who fan group where Doctor Who fans who may in the past have just been sitting and waiting to watch that next episode in their house on BBC America or watching Netflix can actually get out, socialize, go do Whovian-related events. We go to the New Orleans Museum of Art a couple times. We've gone and done some fantastic photo shoots. We in Mardi Gras season we do roll with the Intergalactic Crew of Chewbacca's, and we support Chewbacca's in all of their events leading up to Mardi Gras. But when there's things that are not related to that, we spend our time getting together. Like Tim said, we go to the Crown and Anchor when the new episodes of the series.
Speak up a little. We are shooting live.
Sorry. We go to the Crown and Anchor pub in Algiers Point, owned by Neil Timms. We watch new episodes there. We've been we support the local convention scene. We've been to CoastCon, Contraflow. We have membership in Mobile, Alabama. We go to MobiCon. We're looking towards going to DragonCon pretty soon. My K9 is actually going to be 30 years old in 2013. Originally ran him at like New Orleans Science Fiction Fantasy Festival, Volcons, CoastCons in the 80s, so some people may recognize him when he was in his earlier incarnation. 1 second, I got a time call. Let me turn that off.
Well, Tim, while he gets his cell phone, I bet that's probably Rose getting the wrong time period. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you guys online?
Well, the main place to find us is on Facebook. That Facebook is Crew to Who. Facebook groups Crew to Who. And that's really going to be the best place to find it. If you really want to know anything more about us, we also have a Yahoo email address, and that is crewtoWho@yahoo.com. And crew is spelled K-R-E because we are in New Orleans, D-U-W-H-O.
Outstanding. Gentlemen, thank you very much, and we will see you guys and K9 deeper in the time vortex.